Everybody, my name is Nuala Fitzgerald and I work with Bluebird Care. I'm 62 years of age, and for the past, out of those 62 years, I have been caring for 32 years, 14 years as an informal carer and 18 years as a formal carer. I'll give you a little bit of the history. My daughter Debbie, at the age of 8, went into an epileptic fit and never came out of it. So she was comatose for 14 years. And I took Debbie home to die. And after she shocked everybody and lived for 14 years, she was fed through nasal gastric tube, and she was fed 5 times a day and turned every 2 hours. And we'd done everything for her, my husband and myself. But we wanted her at home. But Debbie was the greatest instrument. Without ever opening her mouth, she taught me how to care. And when Debbie died, I went back to the university in Galway and done my certain diploma in social care. And from there, I went on to do work placement with the Alzheimer's in Adair. And I knew that I wanted to work with people with dementia and Alzheimer's. I fell in love with the Alzheimer's patient and I wanted to work with them. So when I finished my work placement, I met one of the committee members, and out of that, I told her I was going to be finished work on the Friday and finished the course, and they created a job for me. And I am 16 years now working with the Alzheimer's, and I'm now branched off into working with Bluebird Care in a different field. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. I worked in a daycare setting, and I find that I have a great understanding and insight into people with dementia. And because I was an informal carer, I have a great understanding of what it's like to care for the families. Caring is a very tough and hard job. And for me, when I go working, I find that I can relate to the carer and the person that's being minded. I get a great sense of well-being when I shower someone and make them fresh and clean. When I give someone a shower and make them feel fresh, I feel good because I know that I am helping that person and that I am making them feel good about themselves. It's important, as well as doing the course in Galway. I actually went away myself and done palliative care, the FETIC Level 5 palliative care, because a lot of our patients and clients that I deal with, it's end-of-life care, and it's lovely to be able to look after the whole person. It's important that body, mind and soul is looked after, and sometimes I feel that the spiritual side can be neglected a bit. And so when I'm with my clients, I know that prayer is very important to the majority of them, and whether it be Catholic or Protestant, whatever religion, but I do know that they never forget their prayers, and it's important that the spiritual side is looked after as well as the physical and the emotional side. I find that I've learned more from caring than I'll ever be able to give. They have given me more. I've learned songs, I've learned old ways and a lot of old things that would have along the way that we would have never heard of. And they teach me a lot, and I just love caring for them. I would see as well, carer, how important it is that when I go out and care for someone, that it is important for me to relate to the carer and make sure to tell them enjoy their day. If they've had a tough day, I would tell them go back to bed, make a cup of coffee. I would identify with them with long weekends, and even though I haven't been an informal carer in 16 years, I still get that sense of loneliness at weekends when the whole world is out and you're in caring. Caring is such a tough job, and it's important that we have this understanding of carers. And the families that and the patient that they're looking after. I suppose I can't say anymore. It's just that I can spot a carer a mile off. And when someone comes into the centre, or if I have someone new and I'm introducing them to one of the clients, the most important thing I ever say to them is, remember when you come into this job that if you have someone you loved, how would you like them to be treated? If it was yourself, how would you like them to be treated? And when you come into your job with that attitude, you will give them the best. And it's very important that people would have that sense of how important it is to care for someone and to give them their dignity and their respect as a human being that they deserve. Again, it's always when we're dealing with someone specifically I deal with dementia patients, and it's important that when they keep repeating and repeating, that when you answer them, that it's important that it's like as if it's only the first time you heard it, even though if sometimes you feel like going through the roof, you always have to have a smile on your face. Your whole body language, your tone, everything has to let them know that you care about them and that you're interested in them, because they're not foolish and they know what care is. And if we don't have that, we're wasting our time. I love caring, and the bonus is I actually get paid for it, for doing something I love. And not many people can say that. And there's an old caption that comes from, I think I read it one time in a magazine from the Alzheimer's, and he would have said, a smile endures forever. And it's very important that we continue to smile and be caring and be loving with the clients and just understand how vulnerable they are and that they need our care. My name is Nuala Fitzgerald, and this is my care story. Thank you.